Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Friday, January 20th, 2017, and today in our Tech News Update, we have OneDrive that will add a feature to its OneDrive cloud space. Basically, you will now get notifications when maybe a cleanup is due. It's going to actually tell you from time to time that, well, do you want to free up space? Do you want to erase maybe older files or things that have been there for a long time? Or simply, ask you if you want to free up some space on the OneDrive cloud. So this, of course, is a service that cost Microsoft some money. So for pretty much everybody that uses the basic, 5 gigabyte OneDrive, this is something that Microsoft also probably wants to try to save as much space as possible. And at the same time, it's going to help you do a little cleanup of your OneDrive folders. Well, Samsung will announce on Sunday evening, North American time, what happened in a live stream event, but that I will watch. But from what we see is that the Wall Street Journal had probably an advanced copy of the report that Samsung has. It does seem that the battery is to blame. It seems that the batteries were not all exactly the same shape. They had slight differences in their sizes, and that made it that in some phones it would not fit perfectly well and basically would create problems. At first, they thought that it was only the Samsung phones, the batteries that in those phones that had the problem. But after a while, they noticed that even the Chinese batteries would do it. And what's interesting is the report seems to say that the Chinese batteries at first did not do it, but when they actually asked the Chinese company to ramp up production in order to compensate for the Samsung batteries they couldn't create, that might have also created the problems for the Chinese company also. Well, one of the key features that was actually demonstrated on Windows 10 will not make it to the Creators Update, which is My People experience, in which you could see how your contacts and the people around you could interact, and Windows could actually interact with all of that and even pursue basically the conversation of what you were doing between your friends, your contacts, and everything. And it seems that that is not ready yet. So Microsoft says this is going to happen in Windows 10, but it will be in the next version that will be released apparently October, November of this year. So we'll have to wait a little more for this. And this was a big feature of Windows 10, and it shows how difficult it is to actually implement these features in operating systems. There's a new Windows 10 Insider preview. It's build 15014, and of course a review is coming up in the next hour or two, so be patient. I will post the review of that new build. It was released yesterday in the afternoon, right smack in the middle of when I was doing the live show from the couch. So I did not have time to do my review yesterday. I had just the time to install it and actually try it. So it's available in the fast ring users, also for mobile. So if you're a mobile Windows Insider, check it out. This is the latest build available. It has a few new features, and of course we'll be checking that out in my review coming in not very long today. Well, the U.S. military and the scientists helping the U.S. military says no, artificial intelligence will not be bad and will not kill us all. That machines will not become self-aware. That is something that people think that cannot happen. So this is we'll probably start to get more and more of these warnings because more and more people are getting a little scared of, the power of these machines, what they can do, and, will they arm us and so on. And of course, who is the first one that wants to say this is the U.S. military, which will, of course, be using killing machines. But I don't know. There's still a lot of scientists and a lot of people out there that are scared, and I think it's more than a U.S. military, message that just wants to try to say, well, no, there's no danger, that's going to change this. And finally, if you use the Google apps for work, Google Drive, all the major apps, which are Google Drive, Calendar, Gmail, Hangouts, everything, Google Plus, you will need to have the latest version of these apps if you want to continue working. Google will be shutting down all the older apps that are connecting to these cloud services. So they are, of course, telling every user, if you have or if you are using these apps, make sure you got the latest ones because they're going to stop working in a few weeks. So this was the latest tech news for Friday, January 20th, 2017. You enjoy our videos? Why not subscribe? Give us thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, let us know. And hopefully, you'll continue watching us. Thank you for watching.